Welcome back to Moving to Hampton Roads. My name is David Tortellini, and my good friends at DR Horton have invited me back again to show you Rose Hill, their newest community in Yorktown, Virginia. So York County, Yorktown is a highly desirable area, not too much new construction in the area, so this is a really special neighborhood we have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tour you through the model home. This is the Hanover model. It's 4 beds, 2.5 baths, and just over 2,800 square feet. I'm going to tour you through this. Then I'm going to show you on the computer screen that they have in their sales center a little bit more about the community, the other models that are available, and kind of how they do things here in this neighborhood, because this is what we call a spec build community. Like, they're going to build the houses and then you're going to buy them. So it's not a custom build community, but it is beautiful. They're putting together a really great community here. I think it's going to be one that people love for many years to come. I'm very excited to share it with you, and we're going to head on in and take a look around the model home. It is beautiful. Let's go take a look. All right, and we're going to head on into the Hanover model. This really is a beautiful home from the moment you enter through in the front hallway here. And immediately on your right-hand side, you're going to have a flex room. This could be used as a playroom, an office, could one day be converted to a guest bedroom if you needed extra space. And while I try not to be in the videos, whoever decorated this house loves mirrors. So I'm in it a bunch, so sorry about that. And then right here, you have the formal dining space. It's another really wonderful location. And if you don't need to do formal dining, you could also close off that space if you needed an office and a playroom. So a lot of different options with this layout right here. And then you've got the powder room here too. So as we go through the house, I'm going to tell you about the home, but I'm also going to talk to you about the area as well. So you're going to get a bit of a feel for kind of living in Yorktown and what this area has to offer and what the major benefits are here. So you're going to see the LVP flooring. And then in this model home, there are granite counters, but in all the future homes that are built, it's going to be quartz. So you should expect an elevated countertop from what you have here. And there are going to be some things you see in this house, like the shiplap, that don't come with a traditional home here. But for the most part, what you see with DR Horton is what you're going to get. And that's one of the things we really love about them. And one of the things that you're going to notice here in just a minute, and we have a nice pantry in this model, all of the models have a nice pantry, is that the staircase is towards the back of the house. So you can see the staircase tucked away back there. A lot of people don't love the staircase being right in front of you as you enter the front door. And if you're one of those people, you're going to love this model with the staircase tucked away like it is here. Also in this community, every house gets a decent yard, and that can be really hard to find in a community like this. And the homes aren't cramped together in Rose Hill either. There's some nice separation between them. Everyone's going to have a little bit of space, and it's a really comfortable community to be part of. Now, location-wise, we're in Yorktown, near historic Yorktown, in an area that we call Lackey. And this is going to put us just shy of the Naval Weapons Station. So we're just a little south of the Naval Weapons Station, and maybe about 10 to 12 minutes to Fort Eustis. So this is the sales center now, but normally this will be your 2-car garage. So it's a nice big space for the 2-car garage. Your tankless water heater will be out there. It's a really good space in there. And so you're maybe 10 minutes to Fort Eustis, maybe a little longer to Langley Air Force Base, but it's super easy to just get out onto Yorktown Road from here, head to 17, then you just drive straight down 17 until you're at Langley, and you're there. So it's just about as simple a commute as you could possibly imagine. And then you're maybe only 5 minutes to I-64, which is the major highway running through Hampton Roads. I love this upstairs layout. So real quick, the flex space here, the loft, fantastic. You can stick the kids there, put a big TV, put the video games up there, and then all the bedrooms are huge. So you're going to have plenty of room for full bed sets with big furniture, lots of closet space. Obviously, they don't come decorated like this with the stripes on the wall, but you are going to get a really good size bedrooms and a really just wonderful layout. Wait till you see the master. It's fantastic. And, just being in this general area, you're going to get a lot of really it's a nice lifestyle being up here. It's going to be a little bit quieter. This is in a piece of land that really might be the last developable space near here, because to the west of this community, you have the Newport News Park, and to the east is historic battlefield ground. So if you pull it up on the tax record, you know who owns it? USA, the United States of America owns it. And I doubt they're going to be giving it up anytime soon. So you've got great things like that. The schools in York County, if you're moving here, you've probably heard about the schools in York County. This is Yorktown Elementary, Yorktown Middle, and York High. I like niche.com for school ratings. Yorktown Elementary is an A-, middle is an A, high school is an A. So you really aren't going to find a much better school system really in the state of Virginia. It's ranked that highly. So really great space. This master, fantastic. It's huge. I love the bathroom. The ensuite bath is great. Huge linen closet, big primary closet at the back. So you're going to have space for plenty of clothes, maybe enough to even let your husband put his in there with you. I don't know. You might still kick him out. I know my wife does. So this is really just a great layout. And when you're working with DR Horton, one of their things they're known for nationwide are their incentives. So generally speaking, and this can change at any moment, generally speaking, they're going to pay $10,000 towards your closing costs. And then on occasion, they're going to pay all of them. So depending on what time of year it is and what they're offering, they may cover all of your closing costs, which can save you, thousands or even, 10,000 or more for your closing costs. And then if you're FHA or VA, a lot of times they also have 3.99% interest rate loans available. So they will be able to give you that interest rate. So for example, right around now when I'm making this video, interest rates for FHA and VA are about 5.5%, and they can get you down below 4%. So they can give you some really amazing savings, and FHA and VA loans are assumable, which means when you sell the house, you'll be able to offer to give that mortgage to the next people depending on their situation as well. So it all kind of comes together where you've got these great incentives, a gorgeous house, great community, great school system. You're not too far away from work no matter where you are. You want to head up to Richmond, you're less than an hour away. You want to go to Williamsburg, it's only about 20 minutes, not even. So you're really just in this great spot with a wonderful home. And I just can't say enough about this community. And we're going to go head out onto the TV screen, and I'm going to show you more about the models and everything else that this wonderful community has to offer. Okay, now we're going to jump on the computer screen, and I'm going to show you the community, go over the other models that they have available here, and show you some of the current pricing here in late September. All right, so this is the neighborhood map. We're here in 205. We're in the Hanover model. This is the model home. And you can see the red is where they've sold, green are all available, and yellow are under contract. What you see down here in gray, those are actually going to be completed by another builder. I'm not sure on the timeline on those yet. Could be a year or two down the road. So right now we're focusing on everything that's in the white up here. And what it's going to do is they're going to follow along here and work their way up through the community as we get through the rest of the neighborhood. Down here, you can have the community pool and other amenities. So they are going to have those things right here, kind of as you come into the neighborhood, right down in this area. So, all right, let's look at the available homes in the neighborhood. So these are the different homes that you can build. So you have the smallest here, the Cali, and this is a 4-bed, 2-bath, 1,862 square foot home. Then you have the Hayden, which is 5 beds, 3 full baths, 2,511 square feet. The Salem, 4 beds, 2.5 baths, 2,618 square feet. The Hanover, which is what we're in, 4 bed, 2.5 bath, 2,804 square feet. And then the largest is the Tillman, the 5 bed, 3.5 bath, 2-car garage. And you can see one of the cool things about that one is one of the elevations there has the full balcony up top in front of the house. So that's really, really cool. And each one of these has their different layout here. Now I have access to all these documents. I'm going to do a Google link in the description. You can click on that and it'll bring you to all of these floor plans, or just shoot me an email. I can always send you a digital version as well. But you can see here on the Tillman, for example, you've got, you know, 2 different floor plan options. You've got a huge loft on this one, extra bedroom on this one. So you can kind of work with them on determining which site and which location and style is going to be best for you. And you can click on any of these and it'll show you what the layout is going to look like. So it just depends on kind of what you want, but we can give you all this information at your request. Now, if we go back to the community map, sometimes this doesn't load right away. Perfect. All right, we'll see if this works. So every home site in this neighborhood has been pre-planned with a home. So there is no just building direct to spec on here, or to your own specifications. The builder has already predetermined which home is going to go on every lot. So for example, if I click on that one, it's a Hayden. So we already know that that's what that's going to be. If we go back to the community map, if we'll try a random home, see if it's already programmed, and maybe not yet. So we can try one of these down here. There we go. And we know that that is going to be the Hayden as well, and it's got our pricing. So if we look at the inventory of homes, this is what all our pricing currently is. As of today is September 20th. Not sure when I'm gonna actually post this video, but it'll be pretty close to this. And you can see some of the pricing here, and they have estimated monthly payments. Those are with 20% down. But you have $687 for 208 Gallup. That's a Tillman. You can do 130 Gallup Hanover at $665, and it's got all the pricing here. And I can send this information to you whenever you want it. So 123 Gallup, 545, and so forth. So this is kind of how they do it here. They are going to have opportunities open up as they go. So it just depends on kind of where they are in the build process and where you're going to be able to put a home. So they're constantly going to keep building and then have people kind of buying as they build. And they'll open up home sites as homes get purchased and as the entire place gets developed. So that is kind of how this works here with DR Horton in Rose Hill. Thank you so much for watching our video today on Rose Hill, DR Horton's newest community in Yorktown, Virginia. This is a really, really beautiful home, beautiful community. And if you're interested in seeing what some of the other models look like on the inside that they've already built, I do have access to those as well. So you can always reach out to me directly and we can schedule either a video showing if you're long distance, or if you're already here, schedule a time to meet up in person and take a look at those together. And as I mentioned earlier, I'll have some links in the description that will bring you to some additional helpful information. Now, of course, you can call, text, or email me anytime. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have about this community or any other community in the greater Hampton Roads area. My name is David Tortellini. I'm with eXp Realty. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to hear from you soon.